Hello, welcome to Learn Academy. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at how to create a simple bar chart using Microsoft Excel. Let's get started. Now, as you can see, I have a table of data here, some information here. In this first column, I have product category. I have beverages, drinks, plastics, wines, and electronics. Then, of course, in the column to the right, I have the revenue for each of these product category. So, in order to create your first simple bar chart, you need to select first. I'm going to select the data table. So after selecting the data table, I will come to the menu bar and click on Insert. So when I click on Insert, I come to the very first chart type here, which is to insert the column or bar chart. So there's a small down arrow here which I'm going to click. So I click on the small down arrow, then I choose the first bar chart, the column chart here, which is representing my bar chart. So as you can see, I've just created my simple bar chart in Microsoft Excel, using this data here. So you can see that on the horizontal axis, I have the different columns for each of the product category. You can see beverages, you can see this column for drinks, this for plastics, wines, and of course the revenue is on the vertical axis. You can see it ranging from 0 to 160,000 naira. Then so this is about how to create your first simple bar chart. So after this, the next thing to do is to begin to have some little kind of a chart element and try to format this chart, to make it more presentable, in the way your client might actually want it. So first thing I want to do is to remove this grid line. So I'm going to come to this arrow. I'm going to click this plus icon. So I'm going to click this plus icon. So I'm going to uncheck these grid lines. I'm going to uncheck the box. So you can see my grid line just disappear. But I want this vertical axis line to be there. So I come to the axis. So I click this arrow, and I select this vertical there. I can click on the more options. So I can come to the color of this. I want to actually have this, so I can select solid lines. So you can see that the lines came up. So I select solid line, then I can increase the width of the vertical line. I can increase it to maybe 1.75. say 1.75. That is good. So I have that already. Then I can simply just select the horizontal axis. Immediately I select the horizontal axis, you watch this format axis setting page will actually change to capture this horizontal axis. So under this line, I can select solid lines. Then obviously the color of the line will take after the previous color that I selected, which is black. Then I come to the width section, which I'm going to use to increase the thickness to 1.75. That is good. So I like that. So after doing that, I could actually close this. Then my horizontal axis is selected. I can come to format under the chart tools menu here. Come to the format. I can actually do quite a number of things on this. I could change the color of each of these columns. For example, if I don't want this color in blue, I could change it to red. So I come to shape fill. I will come to the shape fill here. Then I can simply just select the red color. So automatically it affects the color. It changes the color from the previous one to red. And also I could also just basically look at the shape outline. I could select different shape outline if I want to have an outline around those columns, I could have an outline. So it adds a kind of an outline around this. I could also still remove it if I don't need an outline. I could just select no outline. Then I can select my vertical axis. I will go back to home. I want to add the bold to it, so I'm going to bolding it. I want to make it bold. Also, I select the horizontal axis, so I want to bolding it. You could also change the font size, the font name as you wish. Then the chart title is revenue. I may not want revenue to be there. I want to edit the chart title. I could say a bar chart showing, I could say showing the revenue, okay, oh sorry, the revenue of different products. Let's say product categories. Okay, good. I think I could have that. Just leave it that. And also, just like other of our graphs, I could increase the size of the chart area by just moving my mouse towards this icon, small icon here. I increase the size. I can increase the size. I increase the size downward. I can increase the size. Good. Then obviously too, I could also add let me reduce the size. Let me reduce the size so that we can see it in one piece. So I could also add other things there. Let me reduce the size because I want you to be able to just show in one piece. Oh no, sorry. Okay, good. Let me move it up. I can move the chart as I will. You can see. Then I want to add some other chart element to it. So I could add my data label. So if I want the data label to show on each of these columns, I could just simply add it on it. You can see the data label showing. I could select the data label and I could apply Ctrl B, to make it tick. I could change the color, of the font. I could change the color, and I could change it to maybe green. I could change it to, let's say, this color. Let me put this color. I could change it to this color. Now you could see the data label, on each of the columns. So beverages is 20,000 naira, drinks is 50,000 naira. So this, apart from just looking at the vertical axis, anybody can just look at the top of each of the column to know, the revenue of each of the product category. So we could also add so many other things there, and we could add the data label too. Actually could be added in different formatting. I could click this front arrow beside this. I could make it look more like center. I could apply data label to the center, or inside hand, or at the base, or I could do a call out for it, data call out, different options. I could do data call out for it. So whichever one you want to use to present is what you actually go in line with. You could do that. Then obviously we don't really have a kind of a legend, just one legend, so I'm not going to add legend to this. So this is about how you create a simple bar chart, using Microsoft Excel. Thank you. Bye for now.